KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. Yo, what is going on? It's Saturday, but we here because we wasn't able to make it on Thursday. It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. KO 86. Knockout Boxing. Knockout 86. KO. Whatever you want to call me. I'm here. I'm live. We back. Welcome to another episode, bro. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Donate to the channel as well. We got the cash out right there. $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And you can also hit that super chat button. Shout out to my dog Hunter on the Hunt, being a member for over 2 straight years. He says, yo, what up, KO? Did you by chance watch that video I sent you? Thoughts? I did watch the video you sent me. And I'll say this, Hunter. I've always believed that Victor Conte does not deserve the benefit of the doubt. I've always believed that. I understand why people look at him with a side eye, look at the fighters who choose to work with him with a side eye because of his history in sports and what he's done with performance enhancement drugs. Like he's just not somebody I would connect myself to if I were a world-class athlete because of what he's done over the years. However, I'm not calling anybody that works with Victor Conte a cheater because they haven't been proven to cheat. But for the segment of the boxing population, boxing fan base is like, yo, I think that snack stuff is fugazi. I think the snack stuff is PEDs that he learned how to hide from the testing. I understand why they say that, and I ain't got no problem with them, bro. But yeah, I appreciate you sending that my way, dog. Thank you so much. We got Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, for the cook. Appreciate you, big dog. Let's see who we got in the building. Run the likes all the way up. Let's get them up over 100 so we can get the show started. I got Brian King, B. Falcone in the building. Kevin House in the building. Edward Washington in the building. I got some angry, diehard Devin Haney knob gobbler, Michael Bay in the building. You're a sucker and stupid if you say Devin was running, which he is not. He signed the dang contract. And then he proceeds to try to call me a name. Let me tell you something, Michael Bay. The link is in the chat. And it's pinned to the damn thing. So let's find out who really a female body part. How about you come up here and debate me on Devin signing a contract? How about that, bro? How about you hit the link How about you hit the link, right? And let me know how you feel. And we can see who really a female body part, bro. But make sure you hit my like button first. Make sure you hit the like button first, bro. And then you can do whatever you want. We got Hunter on the Hunt, 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, I'm not saying if it was true, but definitely interesting. Yeah, bro. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Anyway, shout out to my dog Cam J Network in the building. What's up, bro? Go subscribe to the homie channel. Shout out D Free in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my homie D Free channel. We got Savage Bo in the building. Hunter on the Hunt, Javon. We got Derek Lawrence. We got Marzi. We got Brother Huey Q, Tim Carey, Kevin House. What up? Boxing with 2-4. I see you. E double. Blaze Boxing. What's good with you? NO Boxing. Silver in the building. Byron. What up, Byron? You know they got these new. They put your handle on there now, so I gotta guess who some of y'all are. I could tell by your pictures though. Silver, what up? Million Films, what up, bro? And I proceeded to pop it. Yeah, you popped them. Yeah, now you gotta hit the link, or you just gotta shut up. King G in the building. What up, bro? Salute to you. Deontay Hodges, what up, bro? Sorry if that's just what is popping up on the screen, bro. They tripping. They need to get this stuff back to what it was. We got NO Boxing in the building. Shout out to my dog, Juicy Tone 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, who you got in that Schofield versus Farmer fight, KO? I have made my prediction. It's up on the channel for the members. J Tone. I can't call another man Juicy, bro. That's just crazy. J Tone, it is in the it's up for the channel members, bro. We do predictions every week for the channel members. So I can't disrespect them by giving away that pick, but it is up on the channel. If you want to become a member to the channel and you want to know who I'm picking every week, you can go ahead and you can do that, bro. You know what I mean? Other than that, yes, I have made my pick, but I can't tell you who I got, bro. We got Mike Moss in the building. What up? We got Henny Hazo. What up? Quee in the building. What up? Salute to you. Lil John 94. What up? She said, postpone 2 cents boxing. What up, 2 cents? What's good with you? Y'all go subscribe to 2 cents. Go subscribe to Quee. Go show support to the content creator. We got 90 people in the building early. Y'all be sure to smash that like button, run them likes up so we can get to the main topics. My dog A1 Hoops on. Go subscribe to his channel as well. Over there talking that basketball-ish. Listen, while I'm waiting on people to hit the like button, let's talk about Deontay Wilder's fight last night. He won the fight by stoppage, but he lost at the same time. Lost in terms of if you believe in that Wilder can become world champion again, if you believe he can climb his way back to the top of the division, then you're delusional, bro. You're delusional. You're not you're fanned out, and I understand because I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan as well. But I lost any confidence that was left inside of me, which there really wasn't any, that he can climb back to the top of the division, bro. It's over with, fam. His legs look gone. He doesn't look as explosive and athletic as he used to look. So now he's just in there looking sloppy when he's punching, and it's just he was just in there with a trash dumpster fire trash ass fighter, bro. Like it's over with. So anybody thinking he about to climb back to the top of the to the division, Rastafari, what up, bro? Salute to you, Dank Father. I see you in the building, Dank. What up, bro? Salute. He gotta he gotta hang that stuff up, bro. He gotta hang it up, in my opinion, bro. He gotta hang that up, dog. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But I fighting Tyrell Herndon, stopping him in the 7th round. Wilder will be able to stop guys like that till like 45, 46 years old, probably, bro. Maybe go ahead and fight Anthony Joshua since y'all both cooked right now, since y'all both done right now, and then get on down, bro. Maybe fight Anthony Joshua since y'all both cooked and then get on down. But you'd have to favor AJ in that fight, bro. Just off of skill and he's a little bit more youthful. His form is still a little bit better. You have to favor him in that fight now, bro. But I think AJ probably stopped Wilder, bro. Because man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. That's your tag. That's your tag, bro. They switched up everybody's names and stuff, bro. That's that YouTube stuff. This brother say only thing Canelo cooked is himself. First Bud ain't fought no one, but then he said Bud better than Floyd. then Bud is better on his resume than Benavidez. Which one is it? All of those opinions can be true. He can feel like Bud Crawford ain't fought no one, but that he's still more talented than Floyd. He can feel like Bud is better for his resume than Benavidez because he can feel like Benavidez's resume is even worse than Floyd. You can feel all those things at the same time. I will say I agree though that Benavidez. They can't get over the fact when they fighter's done, bro. Shout out to D Hoop 10 with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, salute KO and chat. Wilder got the W on BLK and Mild. I mean BLK Prime. And I got Farmer getting a competitive win tonight. Dang. You say I'm breaking up. I don't know what's going on, bro. I'll read it again. My bad. D Hoop 10 with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, salute KO and chat. Wilder got the W. I'm not on mute, bro. I'm not on mute at all. I'm not on mute. I promise I'm not on mute, bro. And my stuff is showing good, bro. What up, RBZ? What up, BZ? Can y'all hear me, bro? JA say I'm good. All right. D Hoops 10 with the 5-piece in the super chat says, salute KO in chat. Wilder got the W on BLK and Mild. I mean BLK Prime. And I got Farmer getting a competitive W tonight. All right, salute, bro. Salute, bro. Put some money on that. I think Farmer is a slight underdog, bro. I think he's a slight underdog tonight. Kanye Drake, what up? So we'll see how they go. We got 113 people in the building. Smash that like button. Get the likes up over 100 so we can get this thing going, bro. Never. Never, bro. Never. I think it's a StreamYard thing, bro. I don't know what's been going on with the StreamYard, man. 122 people in the building. They coming in late because I ain't give y'all much time. I had to just go live when I could go live, bro. Sorry for the schedule mishap this week, but we'll be back to our normal schedule next week, bro. Been a busy week for me. Wednesday, my stuff went out. Stuff was tripping. Thursday, I had some family stuff came up, so we had to go live yesterday, and we going live today. I'm always trying to make sure we get these shows in, though. But y'all run the likes up to 100 so we can get this thing going, bro. Ken Led, what up? That boy Jay, what up? Richard Paris, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you, fam. I got the link in the chat for anybody that want to come up here and debate too, by the way. Any Devin Haney fan still holding out hope that he didn't duck Brian Norman Jr., that's for you, bro. That's for you. That link is for any Devin Haney fan that want to come up and vent because your favorite fighter ducked. TJ Donald, what up? Because your favorite fighter ducked Brian Norman Jr., bro. You're more than welcome to hit that link today, man. More than welcome to hit that link today, man. I'll be here. I'll be here for you. Haney fans ain't got itch to say, nor should they, bro. But I'm sure we'll get some scragglers in here, you know. What up, Kyle McFly? What's good? UK in City Iffy, what up? That's Big Bob Gunn right there. That ain't it's a Gabber. That's Big Bob Gunn, I believe, bro. YouTube playing right now, bro. Early Saturday show, I F with it. Yeah, bro, I had to do it. You know what I mean? They don't want any smoke, KO. I mean, they shouldn't, but some will. There we go. You easy work. Come show me I'm easy work. I got my speaker ready, though. I got my speaker ready, though, and I got timestamp. So come at your own risk. Hit that link at your own risk, bro. 150 in the building. Where we at on the likes, man? We got 150 in the building. Where are we at on the likes, man? Kiro Black, what up? I already cooked you. Okay, bro. 69. We need to get 31 people to hit the like button. Tevin Farmer missed weight. Yeah, bro. You got to be professional, man. He talking all that noise about the level that he on that Floyd Schofield is not on. He's talking all that noise about his experience. Well, one thing you should be experienced in is making weight. So I don't like that he missed weight, bro. Did he come back and make it though? He came back and made the weight after he missed it though, right? Why my itch don't say no more sleepwalking? That's what I'm saying, bro. All right, so now I know who you are. It's my dog, no more sleepwalking. I won't forget, bro. JB Smooth, what up? Ab Boy, what up? See, I know this by the picture. That's my homie 10, but look at what his stuff say. 10 say dig baddie. See, what are you talking about, bro? Y'all got some crazy handles, bro. Mr. Moet, right. Oh, so he came back and made weight. All right, well, he made weight, so I ain't gonna be too hard on him, bro. I think he just, miscalculated. I think it was about like 0.4. Yeah, 0.4, whatever. It ain't that bad, bro. He made it. You could take a shit, you know what I mean? You can take a shit and you lose half a pound, bro. Y'all got weird names. Say, yeah, see, I'm like you, Dank. I'm not compromised out here. You Dank Father and your handle is Et Dank Father. I'm knockout and mine is Et Knockout or Et KO. Let me see. Yeah, see, mine is Et Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Yeah, see. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. My handle is my name. Y'all might want to go change that stuff. Cause I don't know what a dig baddie is, bro. I don't know what that is. 155. See another. See, Quee and the handle Quee. You go 2 cents boxing and the handle 2 cents boxing. I think we just gonna say, if your handle don't match your name, then you weird. I think that's what we gonna do. See my dog Kiro Black, and the handle is at Kiro Black. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, man? He said I made mine over 15 years ago. The handles got exposed. Yeah, man. Jackie Hernandez in the building. What's up? I'm just saying, man. If your handle don't match your name, we gotta talk, man. Joseph Jackson, I'm young, but I ain't weird. I see you, bro. I see you. Brother Q say, mine's still the same. Yeah, fact. What up, Dominic? Salute another one that's still the same. See, it makes it easy when you keep your shit the same. This shit right here, I would have never known. This shit don't even look like no more sleepwalking. What is this, bro? What is this? UK NC iffy. What are you talking about, bro? Hey, what's your real name on here, bro? Who are you, J Tone? What's your name outside of your handle, bro? I got questions, bro. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Boom, another one, yeah. Yeah, see, Frederick Lil John, and then it's Lil John 94. See, I can rock with that. But what is your shit? What is your real name, bro? Juice Vision. Shout out to my dog Hunter on the Hunt coming through heavy, bro. Gifting 20 members to the channel. Y'all make sure y'all use them memberships wisely, bro. Use them wisely. Go ahead and check out the exclusive content. Shout out to my dog Hunter, bro. Appreciate that, Hunter. That's big time, fam. That is big time, dog. That means a lot, bro. Real talk. I appreciate you for that, man. I'm trying to see who you got. Y'all know I like to figure stuff out. Give me a second. It say we up to 89 likes. I need to get to 100 so I can get going, bro. Let's see who we got. You ain't really get nobody, bro. These are all some people that I know. Piro watching. Piro, why you don't never drop a comment, bro? Jay Grant, what's up, Jay Grant? Atheist Ghostbusters, what's up, man? Salute to all y'all, man. What you capping about today? I don't cap ever. Where we at on the likes, man? I'm trying to get to 100. I'm trying to get going out here, man. Shout out to my dog Hunter, though. Hunter, I appreciate you, fam. Smash that like button, y'all. Hit that super chat, hit that cash app. Y'all get like Hunter when y'all grow up and shit, man. Ghetto Fab, what up? Fat Face Tony. What up, Fat Face Tony? Salute. What up, Cal? OG Cal cooling in the building. Sent Savior preset kits. What up? 107 likes. All right, let's talk about it, man. I want to talk about this Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford press conference. Terrence Crawford starting to get annoyed. Let me say this, bro. Terrence Crawford said he gonna stump a mud hole in Canelo ass. He always stump a mud hole in him. Everybody doubt him. He hate when people talk about his resume, bro. He can't stand when people say he ain't fought nobody, bro. He can't stand it, dog. Now, people have told me, I think my dog Tunnel Vision might be in the building, might not be in the building. But anyway, people have told me over and over, bro, that Terrence Crawford is going to end up doing exactly what Jermell Charlo did. He's gonna talk a big game. He's gonna act like a dog, act like a lion, act like he coming to fight. Act like he coming to fight. And then when he gets in there and he feels the power of Canelo, the presence of Canelo, the strength of Canelo, he's gonna fold. That's what a lot of people keep telling me. I don't see it that way. Shout out to my dog Big Fred being a member to the channel. I appreciate you, Fred. Enjoy them exclusive memberships, bro. We did like 7 or 8 predictions so far for this week. So check them out, man. Some big fights tonight. But I don't see it that way, bro. I don't believe Bud is gonna fold like that. WTF, what up? I don't believe he gonna fold like that. I think he is gonna try. I think he gonna fight hard. Oh, by the way, my bad. I think he gonna fight hard. I think he gonna try. He gonna perform to the best of his ability. Will it be enough? I don't know. That's what we gotta see. How come every time I turn my camera on, my internet get to tripping, bro? I don't know what is going on with StreamYard, bro. Only on StreamYard, fam. And then it goes right back up when I turn the camera off. Juice Vision changed it. Okay, Juice Vision, I see you, bro. I see you, fam. Isaiah WYD, what up? And then it goes back down. I might have to leave my camera off, y'all, which would suck. Oh no, we might be back. We might be good. So Canelo and Crawford, bro. I think Crawford gonna come to fight, fam. Like I know a lot of people think he may fold or may lay down, but I think he gonna come to fight just out of pride and ego alone, and kind of what he's been so far in his career. Now, with that being said, bro, I do think Canelo I think the fans heckling Bud Crawford got him in his feels, bro. Got him in his emotions, got him really, really tight. Because he really talking and barking and really trying to prove like I'm tough. I'm here. I'm on this level. I'm not the opponent. I'm not the B side. I'm not the one that's out of his depth. My resume is here. My resume is there. I'm right there with Canelo. Like he keeps trying and trying and trying, bro. And I hate to say it because I don't like Canelo Alvarez, but Bud Crawford needs to just, I guess, if you're going to try to cook him back or you're going to try to debate back or y'all going back and forth, bro, then you might just need to talk about skills. Talk about Canelo being a drug cheat, bro. Talk about Canelo's camp popping dirty all the time. Talk about, your accolades, I guess, and shit like that if you're going to go back at him. That's what I would do, bro. If I'm trying to win a verbal exchange at a press conference against Canelo, I'm bringing up taco meat. I might eat tacos in front of him, bro. I might bring a food truck to the press conference and put that shit out in front of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I might have a t-shirt on and say Clenbuterol. You know what I mean? I might be doing things like that. I might put on some David Benavidez merch. You know what I mean? I might pull up some David Benavidez merch or whatever. But then that's kind of counterintuitive to Bud, because then Bud will be admitting that like he's a lesser opponent than David Benavidez. So maybe that might not be a good idea. But you definitely don't combat. I know Dank Father. Like I know I'm trying to get him right. You feel me? I'm trying to get him right, bro. Like I'm doing stuff like that, bro. You're not finna just be coming around this mug. You know what I'm saying? Just cooking me on something that I know I ain't got an argument on, bro. I'm gonna find a way to get back at you. I'm gonna get back at you. Canelo told him, yeah, you rah, because you ain't fought nobody. I say, damn, dog. Say, yeah, you look good. You look like a great fighter because you ain't fought nobody. Now in the back of my head, I'm really, both of them know they both getting on my nerve because they both shitting on my dog Spence on the low, bro. Like in the back of my mind while I'm listening to them talk, they really are like taking shots at my dog Earl, bro. Like they really Canelo really shitting on Earl, bro. And Bud shitting on him too. But Canelo shitting on Earl, he's supposed to be shitting on Crawford's opponents, but Crawford is helping him shit on his own goddamn resume because he just refused to talk about Earl, bro. This nigga like, yeah, bro, Ricky Burns, nigga. What? I ain't fought nobody elite. I ain't fought nobody elite. Nigga, Victor Postall. Nigga, what's up? Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What happened with the Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. fight? Devin Haney ducked him. Devin Haney ducked him badly. Bill Haney saved Devin Haney from an ass whooping. That smoke and mirrors bluffing shit got ran through, got called out, and now it's a whole PR move, a whole spin cycle to try to figure out a way to bow out this shit gracefully, bro. Got to bow out gracefully, you know what I mean? But Canelo, bro, he's winning the press conferences, dog. And the more and more emotional that Crawford get, and I hope, and you gotta admit this, bro. Before Earl, what was the thing on Crawford? He got all these tools, he got all these skills, but he choose to fight that way, KO. That's what Crawford fans told me, bro. He choose to fight that way. He choose to just bang it out because he going for the knockout because he a dog or whatever. Well, Crawford's coming off mightily emotional, like he got a lot to prove, like he trying to prove his worth, prove his stature. Man, you better get in that bitch and you better move around and box, bro. You better get in there. You better move around. You better box. You better walk him in the shots. You better use your range and use your distance, bro. I ain't got time. I wish I could 2 cents on the regular, but I don't have time, sister. I don't have time. You know what I mean? Luckily for me, the wifey and the daughters had plans to get their nails done and all that anyway. So I'm kind of free this morning, but Saturdays I don't have time. I work all week, my full-time job, plus I do this YouTube stuff. Then on the weekend, it's house stuff. I gotta cut the yard. Now, since I'm doing this live, I gotta cut the yard in the hot ass heat after I get off of here. We typically like do brunch, go out, do all that shit on Saturdays. The weekend is family time, y'all. I'm sorry. So it is what it is. But I wish I could do more. I'll try to. But if that's what y'all want, shit. Subscribe to the channel. Get your boy up there to them showbiz, blue blood sports TV numbers. You know what I mean? Shit. Give me them super chats and them views they be getting where I ain't gotta work full time no more. And then shit. I can walk in, I can make a video of me walking in, quitting my damn job. Shit, shit. If that what y'all want, then shit, share this live stream, share the videos, tell everybody bring their ass over here when I'm live. Shit. Show some goddamn support, and then your boy quit his job on their ass, and I'll be talking boxing full time. Then I do what the fuck I want to do. Until then, I gotta work a whole 40-hour job. I gotta do this shit on the side. And then I gotta spend my time with my family on the weekend and shit. That's just what it's gonna be. But yeah, I like this shit. Feel good, feel flowy. You know what I'm saying? Feel good. We still got 200 people in here, even though we ain't usually live at this time. That shows that we got a real good core base, and I appreciate y'all, man. You gonna really get, bro? Listen to me, dog. Dank, brother Dank. It'll be like a Tuesday, bro. It'll be a Tuesday or a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday when I'm not really live. Something will happen, bro, and I have so much shit to say. And I'm like, damn, dog, I gotta wait till Monday. Shit, I gotta wait till Wednesday, bro. Cause I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, bro. Niggas is trash for real though, Dank, is what I'm saying, bro. They really trash out here. Like I be wanting to just go, but I be having other shit to do. Anyway, back to the Canelo and Crawford presser, bro. I like that I like the press conferences in the States, bro. The one in Riyadh season, they could have just 86 that shit and just killed that shit. Like, I don't care nothing about that shit. But the ones that happen in New York and LA, this LA one, I like the energy, bro. Canelo with his lokes on, you know what I'm saying? Trying to big dog Crawford. Crawford say I ain't having it. I'm gonna stump a mud hole in your ass. I'm gonna stump the mud hole in all of them. You ain't gonna be no different. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. That's a lot of extra weight. This a real dog in front of you. And y'all know, listen, we ain't gotta like Canelo. We don't have to like Canelo, bro. Cause y'all know I'm no fan of Canelo. That mofo can fight. And bro, he been in a lot of big fights. And when people get to talking crazy about him, bro, talking shit about him and like really amping him up, bro, he typically come out and that boy be on a different type of timing, man. He be on a different type of timing, bro. Like I like really like show you like, oh bet. Well, I'm just gonna walk to you. Let's get it cracking. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like it's different when that boy motivated. Like when he feel like he gotta show you something, he kind of step it up, bro. It'd be a different type of vibe, man. It'd be a different type of vibe. That boy Caleb Plant was talking crazy. Caleb Plant was talking crazy, bro. Canelo went in there and did that boy trife. Did that boy trife, man. Told that boy you gonna see something different. Man, I can't wait for the fight, bro. Crawford ain't ready for Canelo. He barely beat Madrimov. And that's what I'm saying, bro. The Crawford that hit up Madrimov did not look like the Crawford that hit up Spence, bro. He looked like a completely different fighter at 154 than he had looked like at 147. And we ain't seen him since then, bro. We ain't seen him since then, dog. I'm really worried that the jump is gonna be too much, and you won't even recognize Crawford, bro. Isaiah says, KO, I seen the interview with the midget who holds that ring belt. He said Canelo told him to send the belt out 2 weeks before the fight because he building a shelf for it. Damn. Damn, King G say the real question is, can Crawford hurt Canelo? Nah, he can't, bro. He can't hurt him, dog. Charlo was destroying guys in 154, but the power hit different in 168. He couldn't keep Canelo. Nah, he can't hurt Canelo. Bro, Triple G couldn't hurt Canelo, bro. Sergey Kovalev couldn't really hurt Canelo. And I had it wrong on the video that I wrote. The only time I had said Madonna brother, I meant it was Cotto brother. Cotto brother, the only one I seen hurt Canelo. Canelo done been in the ring, bro, getting caught with sharp counters by Floyd Mayweather, getting caught with counters by Dimitri Bivol. He got caught with against Sergey Kovalev. Triple G caught him good a few times, bro. Canelo ain't hurting Canelo, bro. He ain't hurting Canelo. And once Canelo know he can't hurt him, man, ain't nothing to stop him from just walking him down, bro. What up, Shane Fraser? Bella says, okay, just wait then, KO. I don't know why I had her screaming in that. Just wait then, KO. You just wait. You wait. You wait, Bud. Boogeyman Bud. Boogeyman Bud, KO. Bud Crawford, the greatest to go, Bud. You just wait. You doubting him. You doubting him. You wait, KO. Not my Bud. Not my Terrence Bud Crawford. Not him. He's the best. He's the GOAT. He's going to be better than Mayweather with this one, KO. You just wait. You just wait, KO. Oh, man. You just wait. You wait. Not my Bud. Not my favorite fighter. She say, nigga, I wasn't screaming at all. You annoying. My bad. I apologize. I apologize. Anyway, Canelo Crawford, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Don't tell nobody. It's 240 people in here. Don't tell nobody, bro. Don't come in here Monday and tell nobody. I remember everybody who's here Monday. Okay. I know what I've been saying about this fight. Don't tell nobody I told y'all this. My dog paid and what's up? Everybody keep a secret. Don't tell nobody I told y'all this. All right. I'm kind of looking forward to it right now. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I said this, bro. But I got it. I'm kind of looking forward to the fight right now. I'm kind of, I'm kind of looking forward to the Canelo and Crawford fight. I know what I've been saying. I know what I've been saying. Right? I know what I've been saying. I know how I've been talking. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm kind of looking forward to the fight. Please don't tell nobody I said this. Because if y'all say it, I'll deny it. I take the live stream down and I call you a liar if you say that I said that. I'm not saying it ever again. KO got Bud winning the fight. No, I'm rooting for him. No. See, don't lie on my name. I ain't made a pick yet. I am rooting for him. I want him to whoop Canelo ass because it's the battle of the people I hate, and it's about who I don't like the most. I don't like Canelo more than I don't like Bud, so I want Bud to win. Canelo has done way more cherry picking, way more ducking, way more avoidance than Bud Crawford. So I am rooting for Bud Crawford. Plus, Bud Crawford is the black American, so I'm going for the black guy. So I'll be rooting for him. That don't mean I'm picking him to win though, because that's my heart. You know what I mean? My head, right, is gonna be who I actually picked to win the fight. So we'll see. Shout out to A-Side. What up, bro? Salute, fam. Salute to you, cooking their ass over there on Twitter and shit. I see you. That's all I got on the presser, bro. Good press conference. I think Bud's trying to stand his ground. I think he will stand his ground in the fight. But man, if it's any indication of what's been happening, the way he looked at 147 compared to the way he looked at 154, you gotta assume going up to 168, he may look even slower and maybe even heavier, and that could be all bad, all problems for him. Now, Tank versus Roach. What up, Juan Harris? Juan, chill out, Juan. Juan, chill out, Juan. Juan, chill out, Juan. Listen, I'm gonna say it one more time, bro. I'm gonna say it one more time, bro. Okay? I'm kind of looking forward to the fight a little bit, bro. Facts. All facts. KO's pecking order is Dallas and then black people. That don't even sound good. If Canelo was like Virgil from Dallas, he would say Canelo. Yes. Yes. Probably. You're probably correct. You're probably correct, bro. Now, Tank versus Roach. What is going on? What's taking so long to announce the damn fight? I got some theories. Bro. I think two things. I think it could be three things, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I believe which one I believe, bro. Number one, Atheist Ghostbuster, what up? Number one, PBC could just be trying to hold off on promoting Tank and Roach for as long as possible because they want Barrios and Pacquiao to sell more. Because they want both to do as good as possible. And when you announce Tank versus Roach, no one's gonna give a fuck about Pacquiao versus Barrios. But if you hold off, you can try to promote that one longer to try to milk that for as much as you can. That's theory number one. Theory number two, they wanted to wait until Canelo and Crawford's press run got done so that they could have all the news to themselves. And so they wait for Crawford and Canelo to get done. Their last little press conference was yesterday, and maybe they announced it on Monday or sometime this weekend. Theory number three, the fight is postponed. Number three, the fight is postponed. We ain't getting that shit until later on. Now, here's why I don't think it's number three. Because they both already in camp. If they was fight, because if you make sense of it, right? If it's postponed, it can't be postponed to September because Canelo and Crawford are fighting in September. So if it's postponed, it's more than likely going to be postponed until October. But if it's postponed to October, they wouldn't already be in camp in June for a fight that's in October. No, that's pay-per-view, NO Boxing 5042. The Pac-Man Barrios fight is on pay-per-view. So I think it's a combination of the first two, y'all. Goddamn net in my house. I think it's a combination of the first two, bro. I think that they are trying to milk the the Pacquiao Barrio situation, and they're waiting to get done. Jake Paul is another good point to make, Dank Father. They're waiting for all of the Jake Paul. You could throw him in there with Chavez, Canelo, Crawford, waiting on all that to get done. And then next week is probably be Tank Davis announcement week. That would just be my thought, bro. That would probably be my thought. Ray B says, PBC say good dope gonna sell itself. We'll see, bro. The Tank Roach fight does sell itself, but you can't take advantage of that, dog. If you Al Heyman and Premier Boxing Champions, you still need to promote it, bro. You still need to show that effort in getting the shit done, man. Making sure that as many people tune in, as many people buy tickets as possible, bro. You know what I mean? I don't like just sitting on your hands like, oh, I got a superstar, so shoot, I ain't gotta do nothing. It's like when these teams in other sports or whatever, they know they got a great fighter or a great athlete or whatever, so they don't build around him. They just put everything on him, and they make him do all the work. You know what I'm saying? He got to shoot all the shots, make all the passes, get all the damn rebounds, and they don't try to put no free agents around him. They don't try to trade for nobody to get him no help. They just make him do everything because they know how great he is. They take advantage of that, bro. They know fans will show up to watch him play, so they're gonna sell out tickets regardless. They can keep the lower paid players, and they get to make as much money as possible. That's what this shit sound like to me, bro. That's what this shit sound like to me, bro. Shit sound like, oh, we got Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. The first fight was controversy. Controversy sells. It's controversial. It's a rematch. Everybody want to see. We ain't got to do that shit. We could just sit back, announce the fight. We ain't got to worry about nothing. Now, Tank said there's no press conference. I hope his ass is lying, bro. I hope he lying about that. Like, no press conference would be crazy. No press conference for this rematch. Everybody's waiting to hear from them. Everybody wants to see them in each other's orbit, in each other's space again, bro. And see how they react to each other. Like now the faking Lamont Roach has been exposed. Now he got to act how he really feel about Tank. You know what I mean? Now Tank knows who Lamont Roach is and what he's really about, and that he never really liked him. Now we can really see them interact with each other how they should be as ops, because they were always ops. Tank just didn't know the shit. So we'll see, bro. But I hope Tank ass is lying, bro. We need a press conference for that fight, bro. If we getting press conferences for Tim Tszyu versus Joey Spencer, they had a press conference. Caleb Plant versus Jose Armando Resendez, bro. We need a press conference for this. Ray B, that's a good point. I did say that on another video that we did. I do think that it's going to build anticipation, because you get no press conference. They just announce the fight and everything is just quiet. And you just got to wait till fight week. Oh, yeah, the anticipation going to be crazy. The build, like the tension going to be crazy. And it's sending a message. Whoever is the one that said no press conference, it's sending a message, nigga, no more talking. And it makes them both, it could backfire though, right? Because if it's no press conference, you got to believe it's Tank Davis is saying no fucking press conference, right? And if that's the case, it could work, but it could also backfire too, because now Lamont Roach like, damn, no press conference. Okay, I don't get to see the nigga. I don't get to joke with the nigga. I don't get to troll with the nigga. I can't talk no shit with the nigga. I got to wait till like fight week shit. Like that could play in your head. But on the flip side of Tank Davis, it could play with you too. It could play with you too. You know what I mean? So I really hope there is a press conference. A1 Business said Tank exposed himself as a fake and a fraud when he didn't pay his bet. He should definitely pay Lamont Roach his money, bro. They bet, they shook on it. He should pay him his money. I'm 100% agree with you. Fake and fraud, I wouldn't go that far. Wrong decision, not the right thing to do, not stand up. I would definitely say that, bro. He should pay that man his money. Now, with that said, A1 Business, he did tell him come get it then. He said you ain't got to call around for it. Come get it. Why ain't he come get it? He could have just came and got it. And then, of course, Bella says Tank doesn't want to talk about the first fight at all. That's why. I don't think it's that. I think he just don't want to talk. See, y'all don't give him enough credit for like how he moving in this situation. What's him talking about the first fight gonna do? Because let's say he talks about the first fight and somebody say, so Tank, what happened in the first fight when you took the knee? Man, I got something in my eye. He ain't hurt me with no punch. Something was in my eye. I felt like it was grease in my eye. I felt like it was my hair. I took a knee. I went over there, but he definitely didn't hurt me with no shot. Let's say he say that. What's the talking points, Bella? You know how this shit go. Oh, he making excuses. He this, he that. He making excuses for it. He ain't taking accountability. It's this, it's that. There's no win there. There's no win there. Let's say they ask him, and he says, well, yeah, he caught me with a shot after I watched it. I got a thumb in my eye. I got a thumb in my eye. He caught me with a shot. It ain't really hurt me. But he caught me with a shot. I had to take a knee because I couldn't see shit. I told you he was hurt. I told you. It's no winning. It's no winning. Nothing he can say about the first fight is going to make y'all shut the hell up. The only thing that'll make y'all shut the hell up is how he performs in the second fight. And he knows that. And y'all don't give him enough credit for knowing that. I know that. And y'all don't give me enough credit for calling it like it is, bro. Ain't nothing. I don't even want to hear him talk. The only people that want to hear him talk are people that are looking for something to shit on him for. I don't care nothing about hearing him talk moving into this fight. What I care about is how he performs in the second fight and showing everybody that it was a bad night at the office. And that when he's on his best, these dudes can't mess with him. That's what's going to get y'all people to shut the fuck up. Who you betting on? I'm always betting on Tank, Black Preacher, man. Come on. BVO, what up? I like that he ain't doing the whole, oh, let me go on Twitter and let me just make. Nah, bro. He didn't start back talking until he knew he had this fight done. Fights coming up, and then he been going directly at Lamont Roach. The only time he been talking about somebody else is if they talk about him too. Richard Hitchens say something that's cap, okay, I'm going at you. Bill Haney say something taking shots, okay, I'm going at you. But all of his venom, all of his anger been directed at Lamont Roach. I love that, bro. We don't want to hear you talking. We don't want to hear you make no excuses. We just want to see you put that shit on the floor, bro. Bring that shit to the middle of the square and handle that shit. That's what real ones do, bro. Terrell Williams says, no press conference will be fired of me. I think it will bring even more attention and anticipation to the fight. You're right about that. But selfishly, Terrell Williams, as a content creator, it gives me minimal shit to talk about. If they do no press conference, but they still doing interviews, I'll be okay with that. But I need to see them in each other's face, bro. I need that Frank Martin energy when they had the press conference. Frank Martin was right up there and Tank just walked straight to him. I need that with Lamont Roach. I need Lamont Roach with that energy of I'm gonna knock your ass out too. I need them barking, bro. I need them barking at each other. What up, Meaty Riley? Salute. But Luca, I hear what you're saying, and I was running this by, like I was thinking through this shit in a video that I made like a day or two ago, kind of similar to this topic, and I was like, this could the no press conference shit, if that's what they choose to do, it could be them still continuing trying to figure out ways to get a new fan base. Remember, for the first press run, what did they do differently? They had the press conference at a historically black college, trying to get the younger black audience, to show up to the fight. They had like food bloggers at the media workout or whatever, I guess, trying to get, people that buy food, that like to go out and buy food. Maybe they'll go out, buy food, buy a fight on that night. So trying to do like different shit. This could be part of it. Like, Kendrick Lamar pop-up concert. Then nobody know he was doing the concert. Then surprise, motherfuckers, I'm here. Could be some shit like that, trying to just figure out ways to promote in 2025, and keep a younger audience engaged or whatever. It could be that, or as I said, as an old school fight fan, been watching this shit for 25 years. I hope it's just Tank Davis trolling, bro. I hope it's him lying and trolling and saying ain't gonna be no press conference, but there is a press conference type shit. BVO says Lamont Roach needs a stoppage to get a win. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. See, you on that robbery shit. Just say what you really mean, BVO. You on that Lamont Roach got robbed shit, or they gonna rob Lamont Roach type shit. That what you on, bro. He don't need no stoppage to win. He needs to clearly win to win. If it's 7-5 either way or 6-6 either way, then the champion should keep his belt. Then nobody had no problem in a tough, close ass fight when Devin Haney kept his belt. KO Tank tweeted a couple of days ago that he fucked up. That who fucked up? That Tank fucked up or that Roach fucked up? Nah, he fought horrible. 5'9", 5'2", 7". He fought horrible. Didn't set nothing up. Reaching over his front foot. Fought impatient. Going high guard to high guard. Looking for one shot, which was the left hand the whole time. Didn't use his angles. Didn't box behind his speed and explosiveness. He did a lot of things wrong, bro. This was a unanimous. You talking about Devin and Loma? Why was they throwing beer bottles at Devin and Bill on the way out the arena then when they from Nevada, bro? See, that shit don't work with me, bro. The draw wasn't a gift. I think the knockdown should have been ruled in the Tank fight, but how I don't care about what judges say is unanimous. How did the fans feel after the fight between Devin and Loma? They was throwing beer bottles at their ass. How you figure Lamont lost that last fight, or was it close because Abdul Wahid won? No, I scored it a draw, bro. I thought it could have went 7-5 either way. It was a very close fight. I thought Tank Davis won the first half of the fight clearly, and I thought Lamont Roach took the back half of the fight clearly. That's what I thought for the Tank and Lamont Roach fight, bro. I thought it was a close fight. It was odd because Tank usually closes strong, but he didn't close as strong in that fight. And Lamont Roach took too long to get anything started, which seemed to be part of his game plan. But we're getting a rematch, so I ain't worried about it, bro. Let's move on though. Can't wait to see what's happening. They need to announce a damn fight. They need to do a press conference. And I'm not going with the fight being postponed yet. If it's this time Saturday, so by July 5th, if the fight still ain't been announced, then I'm gonna start worrying about the fight being postponed. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. Do you think the first fight gives Roach more confidence? It should. He should be. I hope so. I hope so. I hope he has more confidence. He should. He performed well in the first fight. That confidence, though, what is it going to lead him to do? Are you going to dig deeper into the game plan, or are you going to change the game plan? Because if he opened up more, he cooked. If he opens up more in the second fight than he did in the first fight, he cooked. He needs to be even more patient, in my opinion. He really needs to make sure he do everything he can to make Tank be the first one to throw punches. Because if Lamont Roach is out there swinging, throwing punches, trying to work more or whatever, he's just opening himself up more. You don't give an explosive sniper that's accurate more time to explode, snipe, and be accurate with your ass. Explosive snipers that are accurate, they love when you open up. They love when you throw. You know what I mean? They love that shit. They don't like throwing first. They don't like leading. Not to say Tank Davis can't lead, but he's much more comfortable when he gets to work off of you. Lamont Roach better dig deep into the first game plan. He better not try to open up more. Oh, I'm going to do more in the first half of the fight. Okay, nigga. Okay, I'm going to throw my jab more. Okay, well, he get the counter over the top of that shit more and slip that shit more. Oh, I'm going to throw more right hands. Okay, cool. You're going to leave yourself open more. I'm going to go to the body more. Okay, good luck with that. He better be every bit as patient as he was in the first fight. So should he have more confidence? Yes. But it better not be fool's gold. Like hearing, oh, I'm gonna knock his ass out this time. That shit not gonna work. And then the crazy thing is, Tank's IQ is really good. So if you try to, even if you do try to go with a similar game plan in the second fight, you gotta believe they're gonna be ready for that shit. So we'll just see in the rematch. I just don't think the second fight gonna look like the first fight, bro. A lot of people like, oh, the rematch ain't gonna be no different. Roach just got his number. Really, off of one fight? All right, bro. Y'all might want to go do some research, go study the history of the sport, fam. Go do some research, go study the history of the sport. Hell, go study recent history of the sport. The second fight between Khalil Coe and Manuel Gallegos didn't look nothing like the first fight. A lot of y'all don't even know those fighters, but go check out their two fights. Anthony Yard versus Lyndon Arthur. They fought 3 times. None of those fights look the same, bro. None of them look the same, bro. So y'all, people keep telling me that shit. We'll see how that shit go. Now, moving on, bro. Moving on. Let's just call this like it is, bro. What up, Bullet? You came just in time, bro. Let's just call it like it is, bro. Bill Haney tried his best to bluff on the Brian Norman fight, and it didn't work, and they exposed out here, bro. This shit's over with, dog. Shit's over with, bro. They don't want to fight the man because Devin, that's a horrible style matchup for Devin. It's a horrible fight for him. And getting knocked out by Brian Norman Jr. kills everything. That's why Bill Haney tried to dead the fight. He tried to push the fight and tried to get Brian Norman Sr. on the phone behind the scenes to just agree to kind of part ways and go their own separate ways. That's it, bro. The man lied about a phone call he made, claiming that he didn't make it. But then when he got exposed, bro, he tried to flip and say, oh, well, this is what really happened. This is what I really said. Now you already cooked. You already lied and said the shit ain't never happened. We can't trust nothing that you say after that, bro. Straight up. It's over with, bro. Them boys bluffed. They didn't want no smoke. And they scared out here, bro. Now, somebody let me know what's up. That fight's not on, bro. Brian Norman Sr. said that 2 days ago or yesterday or whatever it was. And the manager, Adrian Clark, said, we were told the fight is off. That fight not on, bro. And it's because Bill and them don't want it to be on, bro. They not trying to fight Brian Norman, dog. I believe the Norman side. I believe the Norman's ready to go. But just because they did their part, don't mean Bill and them did their part, bro. That shit's over with. Vic, what up? What up, Zach? B, what's happening? You don't go, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, bro, you don't go from looking to fight 140 pounders to trying to fight the most dangerous dude at 147 pounds, bro. And I need somebody to explain to me why Bill was on the phone trying to tell Tay Jones that they wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson instead of motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. I'm just waiting, bro. I'm waiting on somebody to hit this link and explain to me how this ain't a duck, bro. I don't know, KO. For some reason, I believe Haney in this situation. I've been waiting on a nigga like you. I've been waiting on a nigga like you, bro. I've been waiting on you, bro. Yep, I've been waiting on you, dog. Mm-hmm.
He wants you. You're messing up. Call him. I'm not gonna do you like that.
My name is Bill Haney. I don't know why you niggas say Bill.
Bullet, what's up, man?
What's good, family? How you doing, brother?
I'm chilling. What's up with you?
Man, I'm chilling. You already know I haven't been here like that. I try to catch y'all when I can, but I ain't ducking nothing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
answering all questions. How we coming? We can get it however y'all want to do it. Go sit down, baby. Mwah. Go sit down, baby. So what's up?
Kennedy Rogers, you can hit that link too. I'm just trying to figure out how Devin didn't duck Brian Norman Jr., bro.
Because the fight's still on. In the background, they said the fight's still on. Brian Norman Sr. said the fight's still on. Bill Haney said I ain't got nothing else to say. We with it. They ain't doing no more talking. You don't see no more nothing. They still right there. So how y'all figure they duck? Hold on, baby.
Brian Norman's team got a call that the fight is off
When this happened, when he said that,
yesterday.
where he said that at?
His manager, Adrian Clark, said that. Well, that
Yeah,
was quick. I'm told there is no fight between Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney.
yeah. And then the very next day, we seen Tay Jones on Champ side say that he don't know what was going on. He don't. Hold on, baby. Hold on, 1 second, mama. He didn't know what was going on.
He
Brian,
said that Adrian Clark was trying to salvage the fight behind the scenes. That's what he said.
yeah, and
Yeah,
also
that
we
ain't
heard
got
Brian,
nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with Bill. So
yeah,
why, if the fight was still on, why are they trying to save it?
because Brian Norman also said on what it kind of TBV that it was a small minor situation. It ain't had nothing to do with Devin. It ain't had nothing to do with Brian Norman's side. He said it was something that's easy to be ironed out. And this was after the little Adrian Clark tweet.
But if the fight is still on, there's nothing to iron out. If
Yeah,
everything's done, how does everything agree to and everything signed, but there's still something to iron out at the same time, bro?
because Brian Norman also has more than just his team that's involved in the fight. You also got to get the thing from Top Rank and all other type of stuff going on in the back. Now, I'm not putting the blame on him. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on, so I can't sit here and talk in lies or nothing like that. I don't know. But what I do know is Brian Norman himself said that Bill's side was good to go. They stuck. They can't do nothing. That's according to him. They stuck. So
Yeah, no, what he's saying is he
hold on, baby.
said they don't really want this fight. Now they can't back out of it because they did all this talking or whatever. That's what he
Yeah,
said, bro. He
and
said they can't back out of it
that's
because they did all this talking because how they gonna look to their people. That's what he
and that's
said.
yeah, and that's his opinion. And from all we know,
But
from
that don't mean that they ain't ducking, bro. Because behind the scenes, Bill tried to get them to call this fight off, bro.
no. I was waiting for
Like
you to
that
get to
happened.
that. No, he didn't. What he said was,
Yeah, he did.
oh,
I think
hold on,
Bullet
my
got it.
fault. Nah,
Yeah,
my
Bullet.
wife.
I'm gonna go to BVO, bro. Handle whatever you got behind the scenes, and you can come back.
No, I'm right here. I went to the other room.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
What Bill said was when he called him was that and I heard what the Tay Jones said, and that's cool. He probably assumed it that way as well. Maybe
But Bill,
he did.
but the problem I'm having, Bullet, is that Bill said he never called him at first.
No, I gotta hear that part. I thought I heard him say that. I thought I heard him say that. He said
I got you.
call Tay Jones. Call Tay
I got
Jones.
you. I got you. I got you. Just give me a second.
Think they said that we're done. We're good. We waiting on you. And I
No,
know.
you ain't wait. Listen, you ain't waiting on me to listen.
All right, man. Look, man. Look, I got you. Look, long as I got your verbal agreement, you can't back out of it now. You know I know what I know, Bill. You know I know what I know, Bill. So stop it.
You don't know shit because you can't say shit. I'm the one saying everything.
Oh my God, Bill.
I already told you.
Bill, listen, Bill. I like you, bro, but you made a phone call. Bill, hold on.
Hey. One thing about it is, my name is Bill Haney. I don't know why you niggas say Bill. What the fuck is that?
Listen,
William. My name is
William.
Bill Haney.
William Cosby. William Cosby.
No, ain't no fucking William Cosby. You fool. And one thing about a country nigga, y'all gonna start busting country ass jokes. Get them and sell them.
William Cosby.
Hey, hold on, Bill. Bill, hold on now. You listen, you dealing with them down South Georgia boys, Bill. You dealing with them down South Georgia boys.
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick looking.
Give me a second. Let me get this ad out.
Salute, brother. I see you, family.
Goddamn Georgia. Where you?
Hey, William, can I ask you a question, William? Did you make a phone call this morning? I ain't gonna say that. We cool. Like, you ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about it. William, you made a phone call this morning, William.
I swear to God, I didn't make no phone call this morning other than fucking with you.
I swear to God, I didn't make no phone call this morning other than effing with you.
Bill. Cut it out, Bill. All right, you got it. I'm gonna let you know.
When you swear to God, then.
Senior is trying to let him make it. Cut it out, Bill. You got it. You know I know what I know.
Made a phone call this morning.
I'm not gonna do you like that.
Swear to God, I made a phone call this morning. I'm not gonna do you like that, Bill.
Stop talking now. I'm gonna tell the truth. Stop talking now.
Stop talking. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Don't go to talking all that. Now I'm gonna tell the truth. Stop it now.
Don't go to talking all that. I'm gonna tell the truth. Stop now.
Well, swear.
Well, swear.
Swear what?
What I just asked you, nigga.
All right, I got a message this morning. You want me to talk for real?
I want you to swear first.
I swear to God, this is the honest to God truth about what I'm about to say. Then you want me to say what really happened or what? All right. So this morning, I get a call from my partner, right? Your partner.
Who's your partner?
Tay Jones. Tay Jones.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You called Tay this morning.
Uh-huh.
You called Tay this morning. You tried to dead this whole fight, bro. You tried to dead the whole fight. I don't even know why you got me talking. You tried to dead the whole fight. You wanted us to come. You said we messing up. You said we messing up your brain. Listen, you said we messing up your brain. Listen, we're messing up. Call him. We messing up your brain. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Get him on the phone.
You said we messing up his brain. But Bill didn't want to fight. Bill did not want to fight. He was trying to get out of the fight. He done talked himself into something he didn't want to do. He wanted us to come out, say Dad was a good fighter, and go on about our business. Hold on one second.
I put it on my motherfucking heartbeat. My mama's heartbeat.
Hey, Bill, all I'm saying.
He put it on his mama heartbeat that he ain't called Tay Jones. His mama dead, by the way. His mama dead, by the way, number one. Number two, he said, I swear to God, I ain't make no phone call this morning. Now he's about to proceed to argue about a phone call that he claimed he never made. Now you go ahead and tell me why we should believe Bill, Bullet. I'll be quiet.
Okay. What at least, because this is all assumptions, right? This is all assumptions. I'm just talking about our understanding of what's going on. Because do Tay Jones has any merit in the fight? Is he a manager or anything? I'm just asking. That's one question, real quick. Is Tay Jones the manager or something?
He don't have no merit in the fight, but he got enough merit that Bill felt the need to call him. But then he was so worried about what Tay Jones might say, he lied about calling him and tried to act like he didn't call him. But knowing what you just heard, knowing that you heard him clearly say, I never called nobody other than to deal with you. But then backtrack and admit that he called Tay Jones. And then put it on his dead mama heartbeat that he didn't call Tay Jones. I'm just trying to figure out why we should believe anything he say, and I just want to hear your thoughts on what you just heard. Since you said you didn't hear it, I want to hear what you got to say, bro.
Okay, so now that's what I needed to hear. You said Tay Jones is not like a manager or got no merit. I'm thinking Bill Haney assumed he was saying like called somebody that had dealings with the fight and try to dead the shit. If he called Tay Jones, because I did hear that part. I heard that recording. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be first off before we get into anything. I didn't like, that crazy. You don't got to play the rest with the, the disrespectful stuff. I definitely did. I don't respect that. Cause that was out of pocket, and I felt like Bill Haney was wrong. So I didn't respect it, and I didn't like it. But I'm thinking what he was doing. He was saying he didn't.
Cooking, bro. The problem is he said he didn't call anyone at all, bro. That's the killer. That's the nail in the coffin, bro. He said he didn't call anybody at all. He didn't say I didn't call Tay Jones. I didn't call. He said I ain't called nobody other than you. Other than get on this right here, I ain't called nobody. I ain't talked to nobody this morning. But then he proceeds to try to argue about a conversation that he claimed he never had, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I think
that's
y'all, because
that's the glaring issue, bro.
Nah, I get you. But what people tend to do, they tend to hold on to every word. And it's not just y'all, because Devin fans do it as well. We do it at Tank, so I understand this is where this goal is going to go at. We all going to hold everybody to every word. Like I said, this is assumption. I'm assuming Bill Haney was believing he was talking about somebody dealing with the actual fight. The conversation he had with Tay Jones, that's a whole separate matter. That's like me calling my homeboy, and then I'm talking to my lady, or I ain't gonna say lady. I'm talking to somebody else, and they be like, "Hey, you talking to anybody today?" Like, nah, bro, just I'm talking to you. You feel me? I'm thinking he's saying something that had dealings with the fight. A conversation he had with Tay Jones, and from what Tay Jones and Bill had said in that conversation, it didn't sound nothing like he was trying to dead the fight. That's why I think he was like, I put it on my mama. I ain't call nobody. I think he was believing it was pertaining to the fight. But y'all taking everything he said as face value. He said, I put it on my mama life and stuff like that. So, well, Bill, I believe, this is my understanding. I believe Bill was saying, I didn't call nobody regarding the fight or something like that. That's what I got to say about that. But I'm not going to keep rambling. I want you to ask me all the questions.
That's all that bro. So that's where I'm coming from, and I could play the rest because they got into what Bill said to Tay Jones, and he never refuted nothing Tay said, bro. You called Tay Jones because you knew that they were both cool with you and the Normans, and you tried to go behind the scenes like, say, bro, you messing up our brand. Like, we wasn't really trying to fight him. We were trying to maybe send something to Shakur. Can you just come out and say that Devin's a good fighter, and then let's just basically let's dead this shit. And let's move on, because they never wanted to fight him, Bullet. Like, at the end of the day, bro, you not calling around doing that, trying to get Brian Norman on the phone behind the scenes if you ain't trying to run from the fight. And then the day after that, the Normans are told that the fight is off. The Normans are the one that's trying to salvage this fight, bro. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get out of the fight because it's a bad matchup, bro. It's a bad matchup, and they don't want to do that, bro. And when a man is lying about a conversation that he knows he had, bro, and then putting it on his mama, but then arguing, trying to tell you and trying to get you to believe that what he's saying happened about the conversation is true, that's a huge red flag, bro. The man said, I didn't call nobody at all. Then he admitted to calling somebody. And then he trying to say, well, nah, this ain't what happened when I talked to him. This is what really happened. If this is what really happened and you got nothing ashamed of, why did you try to act like you didn't talk to him at all, bro? He capped out here, dog. And I know y'all rock with Devin heavy, but he got y'all down bad, bro. He got y'all out here bad because, like, you want to defend him, but you can't defend this shit, bro. He ducked on this one. And again, I don't blame Devin. You saw how he looked against Jose Ramirez. You saw the punches that Ryan kept catching him with, bro. You saw the knockout that Brian Norman Jr. just got with that same goddamn punch. You don't go from trying to fight Richardson Hitchens from 140, bro. Timalifu Telefimu from 140, bro. Ryan Garcia coming up from 140 in a big-time rematch. You don't go from trying to fight those to fighting the most dangerous fighter at 147 pounds, bro. Devin don't move like that, fam. And so I told y'all Bill was capping, bro. And now when it get exposed, we trying to make it. Of course, I'm going to hang on to his word. He said that shit, bro. That's on him. That's him, dog. They ducked the fight, Bullet. Like, they don't want no smoke with this boy, man. They don't want no smoke with him. And they're trying to find a way out. Now, they may get backed into a corner and have to take the fight now because of Bill Haney's mouth, like Brian Norman said. But they tried to get out this fight, bro. They trying to duck this fight. It is what it is, bro.
That conversation would have was like 3 days ago, and still currently to this day, Bill Haney them is saying. So if that's the case, and then everybody, because we know Brian Norman, if shit get crazy, he gonna expose it like, okay, yeah, they ain't really want to fight, or he said he don't believe they want to fight, but they stuck, right? Which means they can't do nothing about it. They stuck unless they just pull out. According to Brian Norman, they're still there. So if they're still there, meaning they didn't pull out, they still in the thing trying to make it happen. How can you say they ducked the fight? The comments I know, because I see people in the chat, they're gonna take that conversation however they wanted to take it. I took it the way I took it. But regardless of the point, Devin Haney is still there. You don't see them saying nothing. You don't see them saying after this other person.
You don't see them saying nothing, Bullet, because ain't nothing to say, bro. The cat is out the bag. Like, when have Bill Haney and Devin Haney ever been this quiet, bro? Devin ain't saying nothing. Them boys on hush.
Devin always quiet up here. You know that.
Nah, he ain't quiet, bro. He was just calling Brian Norman ass. He was just telling Terrence Crawford how he should be debating Canelo Alvarez, bro. He always on Twitter popping it. He ain't got nothing to say right now, bro. Bill Haney always going from platform to platform. Where he been at, bro? They cooked out here, dog. All these content creators. Ask yourself, bro, because you listen to some of the same people that I listen to. Which content creator do you know that's rocking heavy with Devin Haney that's having this conversation about what Bill said to Brian Norman Sr. directly? Which content creator is having this conversation about why Devin's so quiet right now? Why Bill's so quiet right now? Why they ain't saying nothing? And then when Bill did speak on it, when he went over there to Champ side, he said, to my knowledge, this, and this. Bro, there's clear qualifier words. To my knowledge, the fight is still on. To my knowledge leaves you room to wiggle out of shit. To my knowledge, leaves you room to try to finagle your way, bro. He's a spin doctor. He's a snake oil salesman, bro. The reason that the Normans were the ones that got the call and they the ones trying to salvage the fight, because somebody tried to call that fight off. So you got something that's happening. Either Saudi ain't got no money, either they not interested in the Devin Haney-Brian Norman fight, or either Devin Haney and his team let them know that they didn't want to go in that direction. You got to pick one, bro. And either way, it's cooked out here, dog.
That's the way you frame it. But it also could be the situation where Top Rank was like, nah, we had fighters go over there before and get their ass kicked, young guys, and we don't want that to happen. It also could be Brian Norman team want more money, or it could be whatever you said. We don't know what the extra situation is. But like I said, after that conversation, both teams, Tay Jones on Champs, what it was yesterday, because you dropped the short. I mean, you dropped the video, you know, and I commented. I had time. Tay Jones said Devin Haney team agreed to everything. My team agreed to everything.
Say that, bro. And I responded to your comment. Tay Jones didn't say that. Tay Jones said that Brian Norman's team is trying to salvage the fight. He said that Brian Norman's team is trying to go get the fight. He didn't say nothing about Devin Haney and Bill Haney, bro. Bill Haney came up there and said something. But
they agreed. He said Devin Haney them already agreed. My side agreed. He said we're trying to salvage the fight because there's no issue on Devin's side. Everybody want to put that on Devin, making it seem because y'all have a preconceived notion that this kid is square or he pussy or he won't go for the top fight. When his whole career, he's always went for the top fight. Y'all say he never tried to go after these young black guys when Devin Haney was just coming up. He was the one going after Robert Easter. He was making videos trying to entice Robert Easter to fight. He was going after Mikey Garcia when he was the champion. These are guys that was young, and then Devin Haney was coming up. You can't say he never go for the top guys. He's always went for the top guys. He had Ryan Garcia ducking him up until they got to that situation, ducking him for years. He had T.O. ducking him. Even right now, T.O. ducking him. He was going to fight Richard Comey and the other guy that Ryan knocked out. He was going to fight all these guys, and them guys backed out of the fight. There's never been a time other than because I told my boy no evidence that if he say Devin ducked Sandor Martin, I won't argue with you. If you want to believe that, I don't think so. But that's one of the ones where I give him that because I felt like Devin should have took that fight just as well as y'all. I think Devin could have won it, but he didn't take it. So it is what it is. If y'all want to say that one, cool. I ain't even tripping. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But there's never been a time where Devin Haney ducked a fight. Never.
He turned down Team Alifu and fought motherfucking Jose Ramirez. They turned that down. When Tank Davis tried to have a conversation with them when he was getting out of jail, they announced the Regis Prograis fight immediately after Tank Davis got out of jail. They've been moving funny out here, bro. They're moving very, very funny. The Sandor Martin stuff, that was a funny fight move. The problem is, bro, his MO has been to fight dudes in their mid-30s that are aging or that are coming off of poor performances, bro. That's what he's been fighting, dog. It just is what it is, bro. So all I'm telling you is the Brian Norman Jr. shit coming off of that performance and what Bill Haney is on record trying to do and trying to say, you can't trust that shit, fam. And he's literally out here lying about having phone conversations. You think he ain't lying about sending offers? You remember the Subriel Matias? Oh, he came back and he corrected it. What is there to correct? Like, you did that shit on purpose, bro. You did that shit on purpose. You literally acted like Peter Kahn was Subriel Matias' manager when he wasn't. What about the Gary Russell Jr. situation where Bill Haney misspelled his name on purpose on a goddamn contract, bro? Like, they've been out here moving shaky and moving funny this whole time, fam. This whole damn time.
If the Gary Russell thing happened, I heard y'all say this before, but I remember Devin going after the fight, and I think what ended up happening, my assumption, like I said, these are all assumptions. We don't know. Yeah, you got the right to feel how you feel, because I know y'all boys don't believe Devin Haney moving like that, and that's cool. But with the Gary Russell thing, I felt like Gary Russell ducked. Devin Haney was ready. He was calling out Terrence Crawford, saying he'll fight him for $1 million.
They wanted Gary. They wanted options on Gary, bro. They misspelled their name wrong on the paperwork on purpose. They wanted options on Gary for him to be basically DHP. How if you win the belt at Top Rank, they get options on you for 2 or 3 more fights. They wanted him to sign up for options and shit, bro. Like they was bullshitting that whole time, bro. They bullshitting with this Brian Norman shit. How many times do they have to try to do some shit publicly and for us to realize that it's all cap, bro? This man is caught live in HD. You just heard him lying about phone conversation, but we supposed to believe everything else? Nah, bro. I can't do it, Bullet. I got somebody behind you though, bro. Let me see what he talking about.
All right, family, blessings.
Shout out to my dog Bullet, man. We got Isaiah with the 2-piece in the super chat. Justifying Bill's dead mother's heartbeat is crazy. We got Kamal Eyes, man. Salute to you, dog, in the super chat with the 2-piece. We know because the Haney's have a track record. We got Drink More Water, my dog, with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Nobody knows anything when it's a fighter they F with. Want to be diplomatic and consider all scenarios. When it's a fighter they want to shit on, they know all. Good one, bro. Shout out to my dog 10 with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says, can't use logic to help someone out of a conclusion they found using illogical elements. Haniacs too far gone. Zachary, what's up?
Hey, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Give me a second. I got one more super chat. Shout out to Atheist Ghostbusters with the 5-piece in the super chat. Please tell me why would Riyadh call Norman's manager to tell them the fight is off, but not call Bill unless he was the one that told them no fight? That's a great question. I don't know. They won't have an answer for it. Atheist Ghostbusters. Salute to you. Zach, go ahead. What's up?
Hey, bro. I used to. There was a time that I thought you were like. I think you were hating on Devin Haney. Mind you, I'm a 10 fan, right? So we got that in common. You understand? But when it comes to Devin Haney, I used to think there was a time that I thought this guy was not capping at all. Like he really wanted the fights. You understand? And then I realized, listen, man, I'm not going to be too long. I'm agreeing with you, so it's not going to be a debate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So I realized, dog, like each and every time this man he negotiates like a fight, it doesn't. If you notice, each and every time it's a good fighter. It's a fighter that can possibly beat him. The negotiations, they never go. It's like something goes wrong each and every time. But when it's a fighter that they can easily beat, like Jojo Diaz, and then it goes perfectly fine. You understand? And I used to think you were hating, bro. I won't lie. I used to think you were hating, and then I just noticed, bro, like, man, Bill Haney is capping. Like the whole DHP family, they just capping, bro. You know what I mean? And also, you're right when you say, man, it's a bad matchup. Like there's no way Devin Haney can do anything to Brian. You understand? And you can't tell me that Bill Haney he doesn't know that. And to be honest, bro, I thought Bill Haney. I thought maybe he thought he could be, Devin Haney could beat Brian before that fight, the recent fight Brian had. You know what I mean? Because I mean, when it comes to Brian, there were points where it's like, okay, this guy, he doesn't seem like a finished product. You know, there is potential, but something is off. You know what I mean? It's like he can possibly be outboxed by a fighter like Devin Haney. But I think after that fight, his recent fight, Bill Haney knew about, whoa, okay, you know what I mean? Like, this guy is dangerous. And that left, you know what I mean? That left hook, man, come on, dog. Come on, it's a threat. You know what I mean? So they know, and that guy is capping, bro. And I used to think you were think you were hating, but no, man, you've been right. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, bro. Like, my man, like, bro, these guys are capping.
Appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you for
these guys are capping,
man.
bro. They capping, dog.
Okay.
But yeah, man.
All right. Shout out to Zachary, man.
Sure, boss.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Have a great day, man.
All right. Sure, boss.
Salute to Zachary, bro. Yeah, we global out this. Global out this. We got Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece in the super chat. Says spelling your name wrong on purpose is crazy work. I couldn't agree more, bro. I couldn't agree more, bro. I really want to talk about. I want a Devin fan to talk to me about this Tay shit. My dog Bullet tried, but I really want to know. I really want to know some other people's thoughts on this, bro. I really want to know y'all thoughts on Bill Haney's phone call to Tay Jones, bro. I want y'all to explain this shit to me. Boxing Hacker, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's that?
Yo, chilling, bro, chilling. So I have to comment on something, because the last guy, the guy before the last guy,
chilling. What's good?
Yeah, the guy before the last guy made a really good point. When it comes to like this whole narrative of Devin Haney not fighting, like always fight older fighters and stuff, Devin does have a good track record of calling out the top up-and-coming young fighters and them turning him down. And I think Robert Eastern, Tank Davis, Mikey Garcia Ward are three very new names that pulled out are really good examples of that, And also the thing about the Gary Russell situation, I heard you mention it about how Gary Russell, I guess Bill Haney misspelled his name on purpose or something like that. I don't know how much you followed that negotiation because a lot of it was online, but it was really the Russells that were like not forthcoming when it comes to like trying to make the fight. I mean, I'm just because I watched the lives. They were, they did most of it online, and it was like they would ask the Russells, "Hey, what do you want for this fight to happen?" The Russells would like not get back to them, So when it comes to that fight, I sort of feel that. Yeah,
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Why did Bill Haney lie about that phone call? Like all that stuff you talking about, bro. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm not deflecting shit. I want to know why he lied about that phone call and why y'all don't want to talk about it.
Why he lied about a phone call?
Why did he lie? Why did he lie about the phone call to Tay Jones? That's what I want to know, bro.
I don't know about that. All I know is that he did admit it afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I did talk."
You got an opinion. You got an opinion on everything else. Yeah. Don't pretend not to have an opinion now. If he's trying to make the fight, why would he lie about the phone call? That's like that. Yeah, maybe that's what we want to get to, bro.
Yeah, I can't tell you his incentive why he first said that he didn't get no phone call in the morning. I can't tell you what was his incentive for saying that. Maybe
so do you believe? So you admit that he lied about the phone call?
Well, he said something that apparently wasn't correct because he did admit that he talked to somebody in the morning. So I guess you'll call that a lie.
Yeah, no, I understand, but he lied about the phone call, right?
Okay, sure, we can go with that.
So then, should we believe anything that he said happened on the phone call if he lied about it taking place in the first place?
They're not related. They're not related. Just because somebody lied on a phone call doesn't mean they're gonna lie throughout.
So do you believe what he said?
Yeah,
about what happened on the phone call with Tay Jones.
So yes, because he said that there was more to the story, and Tay Jones never denied that.
So you believe what he said happened, even though he lied about it happening at all?
Sure. Yes.
Tell me how you get there. I'm interested. Explain to me how you get there.
Yeah. So
how do you get there, bro?
So like I said before, logically speaking, right? Just because, for instance, I could tell you, like, I didn't go outside today, right? It doesn't mean, and then later on be like, I went outside, I went to the pool. It doesn't mean that just because I told you a lie in the beginning doesn't mean that everything else I tell you will be a lie afterwards. You know,
I know, but
it's,
why would I? But it would be more logical for me not to believe you. What I'm
it
trying to
would be
figure out is
more.
why you believe me.
Well,
I don't want to
well,
hear anything. I don't want to hear
it'll be
anything as
illogical, right?
possible argument. I want to know.
No,
I want
yeah,
to know
yeah. So
specifically
when you say
what's your
it'll be more
logic, what
logical,
you're using
wait,
to believe Bill.
yes,
That's
yes,
what I want to know.
yes, yes. So when you say it'll be more logical, right? You could call it. You could say you're doing what inductive reasoning or something, right? Or, but it's not really logical because at the end of the day, like the only way you know somebody's telling the truth is you look at the evidence that's provided for you. You know, based on what
Yeah.
happened. You can't. If somebody
So
lied
the
to me prior, doesn't mean they
evidence that
lie.
I'm
They're gonna
using,
lie afterwards.
just so you know, Boxing Hacker, the evidence
Yeah.
that I'm using to not believe what he
So
said took place in that phone call is because he tried to act like it didn't happen at all. So what I'm asking you is, what evidence
yes.
are you using to choose to believe him about what he says happened during that phone call? That's what I'm
Okay.
asking.
Great. Great. So
What's your evidence?
Tate Jones made a statement, right? And Bill Haney made a statement afterwards saying, "Hey, like you're not telling the whole story." And he Tate Jones never denied it. Of course, we can call it like a false equivalency, but there's nothing. But based on that conversation, that interaction between him and Tate Jones, there was nothing that showed me that like he was lying. You know, Tate Jones didn't refute it. You know, he didn't refute the fact that there was something more to the story. And I believe, you know, like just based on their conversation, it seemed like there was more to that conversation than what was stated. You know. I can't, you know, like I can't just base. Oh, he said, oh, he didn't make a phone call, but then he said he made a phone call afterwards. So why should I believe anything he says? That's bad logic, you know. You know, it's sort of bad logic to think that way. You have to look at what was being said at the particular moment in time to really
Tell
know.
me, tell me what Bill said again.
Bill said there was more to the story. Why don't you tell the complete story? You know,
Are
I'm
you sure?
paraphrasing that. I'm paraphrasing. Something to that effect.
Something to that effect.
Yes.
Would you like to would you like to listen to it and then maybe that might change your mind?
Sure, feel free.
And you also said that Tay Jones didn't refute what Bill said, correct?
Right. I ain't hear like a few. No.
Okay.
Hey, Bill.
Be quiet for a second. Be quiet.
All right.
Hey. I need you to wake up, dog. Wake up, dog. You hear me? Wake your ass up, okay? I got Bill on the phone. Who? Bill. Well, I don't even want to talk to Bill, man. No. I need you to do this for me. Nah, he tried me to the worst degree. What happened this morning? This morning we was on the phone, and he had texted me. He texted me about the contract. I didn't know nothing about the contract, and I said, "Well, Turkey's in the contract." He said, "Yeah." Then when we got on the phone, when I was going through the airport with my family, he said something about Boots. And what I said about Boots, I said, well, if you look at Boots for 140 pounders. And then I said, you need me to name them off? And I started naming them off. Fast forward past all that about the last. No, shut up, nigga, and let him talk, man. Go ahead. Fast forward to, okay, well, he said... No, let him talk, man. Finish talking, man. He said, honestly, we weren't even... No, go ahead. Oh, finish talking, nigga, finish talking. We weren't even going to try to fight Brian. I was going to try to see what's going on with Shakur Stevenson. We was going to offer him a deal. Okay, we're going to try to fight Brian Norman. They're going to see what's going on with Shakur Stevenson and offer him a deal. And what did he want me to do? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He wants you to... Hold on, Bill. Wait, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. We're going to talk, nigga. Go back. You want to let the man talk or you going to talk over? You want to hear the truth? I'm going to tell the nigga go back and let's keep talking. So we can talk about it. Go back. Hold on. Go ahead. He said, you have him call me. He said, because y'all you damaging his brain. And then what you mean by damaging the brain was how you saying that, just talking, talking shit. I said, well, that's for the father. Then, he said, I said, well, Devin started the first, Devin said he was ass. He said, but I never said nothing about that. I mean, I said, never said nothing about Brian. I said, well, Devin did that. I said I ain't said the nigga was trash. Nigga, I said the nigga got a left hook from him. But start back and go to the other shit. I know, but you left out a lot of the other shit.
Go back to the other part, Tay. Go to the part you said. Go back to the part I want for to say. I guess you didn't tell me that part. Go ahead.
And I was telling him about the Boots. He said, you know, Boots a dangerous fight. I said, Boots ain't no dangerous fight. I said, look, he's not a dangerous fight. I said, Devin would be more dangerous. Devin fought everybody in his weight class. Boots fought people coming up 140 pounder, and I said, you need to name them off. And I started naming them off.
Anything else here? I said, man, I can't go to no people and tell no people Boots is more motherfucker than Devin, more motherfucker dangerous. You ain't got to go to people tell people nothing. What they got to do with it? Man, what the fuck is you talking about? You niggas.
So you said Bill Haney refuted what Tay Jones said, and Tay Jones didn't refute what he said, or something. What you want to?
No, I
want to run that back?
Bill said that there was more to the story. I don't know if that was the one I heard. I think I heard something different then.
All he asked Tay Jones to do, all he wanted Tay Jones to do was stop talking about that shit and talk about the Jerron Boots in this shit. Where did he refute? Did you hear him refute that when Tay Jones said you asked me to tell Brian that he was messing up your son's friend?
Wait. Let's clarify.
Real quick, because this is
I never said he refuted. I never said he refuted.
I can't wait to hear what you got to say. Hold on. I
never said he refuted.
Hold on, fam. I'm gonna wait to hear what you got to say. But let me go to the homie Dank Father real quick. He says, since Devin Haney only fights small fighters in their 30s, can anyone tell me how old and how tall were Moran, Santiago, Abdulev, Indogene when they all fought Devin? I can't tell you how tall they were. I can't tell you how old they were, Dank Father. I can tell you that Santiago was in 2019. I can tell you that Antonio Moran was in 2019. I can tell you that Abdulev was in 2019. I can tell you that Indogene was in 2019. I can tell you in 2020, Yuriorkis Gamboa, mid-30s. I can tell you that in 2021, Jorge Linares, mid-30s. I can tell you that in 2021, Jojo Diaz, small fighter coming up in weight in his 30s, or he might have been 30. He might be, in his 30s, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but past his prime, one fight at 135, coming off of a draw in a close-ass fight with a past his prime, Javier Fortuna. I can tell you George Kambosos 2 times, mid-30s, trash-ass fighter. Vasily Lomachenko, mid-30s, past his prime. Regis Prograis, mid-30s, trash-ass performance coming off of. Ryan Garcia, he was in his prime. Jose Ramirez, mid-30s, coming off a trash-ass performance. So the fact that you had to go back to 2019 should let you know that you really don't have a point. Might want to try that shit.
Hold on.
Shout out to it wasn't even for you. It wasn't even for you. No, you got your hands full with the recording. That's not even for you. Nope. Stop talking.
That's cap.
I gotta catch these super chats. I gotta catch these super chats. That's not for you. Don't try to deflect. That's not gonna work. You're gonna respond to what you just heard after I catch these super chats. We got Big Dog Willie with the 2-piece in the super chat. Spelling your name wrong on purpose is crazy work. We got my dog No More Sleepwalking, 2-piece in the super chat. All they do is call outs. Put the fight on. DHP. Shout out to my dog, Big Dog Willie, back in the super chat with the 2-piece. Hacker is reaching for the stars with this one. Let's let him reach some more. Go ahead and respond to what you just heard.
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard, it looked like they were just doing a recap of what they talked about on the phone, and Bill was asking him to say more about what happened with Boots. So that's all I got from that.
Yeah, but you said that Bill had said there's more to the story.
I remember
there's more to the
story.
I remember yesterday though, because I have a very good memory. You remember yesterday when I told you that Bill didn't refute anything Tay Jones said, and you told me that he did? Remember that?
I never said no. I never said he refuted something. Refute means that he's going against what the person is saying, right? No, I never said that. I said that he said there was more to that story.
No, you didn't.
That's not refuting something, right? So
when I have more time, this is what I have to start doing to y'all. And I hate this. This is what I have to start doing, and I hate to do it to you, but I'm lying because I really don't hate to do it to you. Come Monday, when I have more time, because I'm about to go kick it with my family. Come Monday when I have more time, I'm gonna play it for you, bro. And I'm gonna back you all the way up to a point where you have you'll have nowhere to go. You literally said Bill Haney refuted Tay Jones.
I have a pretty good
refute
memory.
him right there, though. But it's cool. I
didn't even refute it today. I'm literally saying the same thing I said yesterday.
You're trying to change it today because
refute it.
You like a little
this
word.
one. Or you can
wiggle around, but you're on the hook already, bro.
Yeah, no, Kale. You can't straw man me, Kale. It doesn't work for me.
I'm straw manning you. Lucky the panel's not open and I don't have time to go find the part of the show that you on. But it's cool. I got you.
All right, bro, no problem.
I'm gonna dedicate Monday to making sure you know what you said yesterday. And then we're gonna bring it. Then we're gonna bring it right back.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
We're gonna bring it right back. Salute the boxing hacker though. Look, shout out to everybody that pulled up today. Shout out to Miss KO. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We gotta go enjoy our Saturday. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's. Please have a great weekend. Be safe. Love the ones that you're supposed to love. Kiss the ones you're supposed to kiss. And we will catch y'all Monday. No, I'm actually gonna be live tomorrow morning for the morning after show. So y'all come check us out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, and then we'll also be live Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Appreciate all of y'all. Have a great night. We'll talk to y'all later on. Peace out, y'all. Take it easy. We gone.